What is going on, my people? If you don't know who I am, my name is Clarissa, and I'm Javi's partner both in life and in business. Together, we have helped over 400 credit and funding companies scale by implementing the same systems that helped us scale our company to past 7 figures. And today, I want to talk about something that's killing most funding companies right now, the A2P verification. Trying to run SMS marketing for your credit or funding business and you keep getting denied or restricted, this video is going to save your business. Here's the reality. 90% of funding companies are getting their A2P applications denied because they don't understand what bank carriers are actually looking for. And without the A2P approvals, you can't send text messages to your leads in the US, period. Break down exactly why most funding companies fail at this process and give you the step-by-step system that we use to get our clients approved every single time. So if you're getting your SMS campaigns shut down or stuck with terrible deliverability, pay attention because this is going to change everything for your business. Let's start with the basics. A2P stands for Application to Person, and 10DLC stands for 10-digit long code. Essentially, it's a set of rules put in place by the US government and phone carriers like AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile to stop businesses from spamming customers through SMS. And here's why it's critical for funding companies. If you want to use the SMS marketing capabilities to promote your credit and funding offers, or even just simply to remind them of their appointments so that you could increase your show-up rate, you must have the A2P verification set up. Without it, you will not be able to send messages to your leads that are based in the US through SMS. LME isn't an option anymore. The carriers are cracking down hard. And if you're not compliant, your messages either won't get delivered or your campaigns will get shut down completely. Now, here's where companies mess it up completely. They think the A2P verification is just about filling out a form and submit it, and that's wrong. The carriers are looking at every single detail of your business setup, and funding companies have some unique challenges that most other businesses don't face. The first major issue that this is across the board for anybody is that if your LLC is less than 30 days old, you will not get approved. The carrier sees this as a business is too new and automatically denied your brand applications. So if you just formed your LLC last week thinking that you're ready to start SMS marketing, you need to wait at least 30 days before you even attempt to get the A2P verification. Now, here's a big one that kills most funding companies, and that is that funding and credit repair business are considered a restricted account categories by most carriers. This means that you're automatically in a higher risk category and they're looking at you. So here's what you absolutely cannot do. You cannot specify that you're a funding company or a credit repair company on your landing pages or on your A2P verification. Now, you need to yourself your business differently. Instead of saying we help people get business funding or credit repair services, you position yourself as a business consulting. You're not lying, you're just being sick about how you present your services. And this is where 90% of funding companies fail. The carrier requires for you to have a compliant landing page with proper opt-in form, terms and services, and privacy and policy. But most funding companies either don't have this set up correctly or they're too obvious about being in the base. Your landing page needs to look like a legitimate business or consulting or educational services, not a funding company. And it needs to have all the proper legal pages linked and accessible. Now, you want to make sure that also your company name doesn't say funding capital or credit repair because they're automatically going to red flag your program. Now, make sure you understand that there's a difference. Make sure that you understand that there's a difference between the LLC name and the program that you're trying to promote. The program is named differently. That one can say credit, capital, whatever you prefer. But your LLC is the one that should not have those names in it. Approved step by step. Up your business information. So you need to fill out your business profile with accurate information that matches your legal business name. So this is going to include your obviously your legal business name, EIN number or tax ID number, the business address, site, industry type, authorized representative, and then you will need to connect your domain. Now, let me show you how that looks like inside of Go High Level. So once you're inside of your Go High Level platform, you will go to settings. And then here is the business profile section that you have to fill out. So inside here, you would have your name, the legal business name, business email, which they are not liking that you have here in Gmail. So you make sure that you have a branded domain email. So, info@yourdomain.com. So add your domain as well. It would be the phone number that you purchased. Business need, not choosing anything related. Make sure that you're choosing something like business consulting. And then here you would fill out all of, and then here the physical address. And then in here you would put the authorized representative, which is yourself. So put your first, last name, your personal email, the job position, and your own phone number. So make sure that all of this is out before you move forward with the next step, which step number 2 is going to be to next step, which the next step is going to be to either creating or modifying your landing page for the A2P verification. Okay, so the page that you should be creating is something very, very simple, nothing too crazy. Inside here, you would want to have 3 pages. One is going to be an info page, terms and condition, and then the privacy and policy. Inside of the info page, you would want to have your go to the top. It's going to be a very, very simple page, nothing to it. A page logo on the top. Let's get in touch. Do you have any? And then a form. The most important thing for you to have is to connect right here to the bottom, the terms and condition, the privacy and policy page, and then the terms and condition in the actual form. And make sure that this button right here is required for the lead to click before booking. Now, I know this may seem like a lot of work, and honestly, probably is. Most funding companies either don't have the time or the expertise to set all of this up correctly, which is why they keep on getting denied. That's exactly why we created our complete CRM system specifically for credit and funding companies. If you click the link in the description, you can sign up and get access to all the funding templates and funnels that you need in order to promote your credit and funding company. You're going to receive a conditional logic form that automatically disqualifies all your leads and separates them into different pipelines depending on their qualifications. A complete email sequence to book leads, reschedule no-shows, and nurture cold leads. An A2P compliant landing page and all the legal documents that you have seen in this video. All onboarding forms and funnels that you need in order to onboard clients automatically. All the pipelines that you need in order to manage your leads and your funding clients. And if you want our help on setting all of this up and learning how to use this full system, then you can also book a call with my team and get trained by our team personally. We'll walk you through everything step by step. But now let me continue with some advanced strategies that will help you stay compliant. So let me walk you through exactly the process on how to get approved step by step. So, of course, we filled out all of our information in the business setting. We created our A2P verification page with the form and the terms and conditions, privacy and policy page. Next, what you want to do is go ahead and purchase your phone number. So you will go to settings and you will select. Okay, so once you click on phone numbers, you will land right, add a phone number. And then right here, you can pick, you can also filter a phone number. If you want to have a specific area code, you can filter it right here. And here, then you would type like the area code that you want. And then you put here, first part of the number matches this. And then you click on apply. And now here, you're going to have a list that matches that. And you can pick and purchase it. Phone numbers, normally they're like about $1. You can go ahead and click here, proceed to buy and purchase the phone number. So remember, this is the phone number that you're going to put also on the business information that I showed you previously. Once you have your phone number purchased, it will show up right here. Now, next to do is the center. And this is where we're going to start the A2P application process. All right, so once you click on the trust process, be directed into a page like this. And as you can see, we have to submit. One is going to be the brand and one is going to be the campaign. So once you're here, all you're going to do is click on Start Registering Now. Okay, so right here, you're going to have the tax ID. Continue. Then here is where you're going to match the same exact information that you had put in the business profile page. So make sure that here everything matches to a T, because even just misspelling here, even your name, last name, it will get the brand denied. In the next page, you're going to be putting the same business address that you put in the business profile page, and then click on continue. In here, this is where you're going to be putting the authorized representative information. So this basically yourself. So all the same input in the business profile page needs to match right here. And then you're going to go ahead and click on continue. And this, you're done with the branding campaign. Okay, so once you are done with the branding campaign starts, you're going to select a low volume standard and acknowledge. Click on, and then here is where we set up everything for the campaign. So here what you're going to do is obviously stay with the low volume recommended. The use case description to copy is exactly this. So you would copy right here. All you have to change is, of course, everything that I highlighted in yellow. So you copy this one, paste it right here, and then just replace your business name right here. And then you do the same for the rest of the messages. So just go here, copy paste each one of these messages. Make sure that you're always changing with the phone number that you purchased and your business name. Most funding companies are going to keep getting denied because they don't understand the nuances for positioning themselves correctly for the A2P approval. But now you know exactly what to do. If you want our complete system with all the templates, funnels, and legal documents that you need to get the A2P approved and start generating leads compliantly, click the link in the description. We'll give you everything that you need to implement this correctly. And if you want our help setting it up, we'll personally train you on the entire system. Don't let the A2P compliance kill your business when you could be using it as a competitive advantage. Get the system, get compliant, and start dominating your market. Again, the link is in the description. Let's get your funding company the SMS marketing capabilities that you need to scale. I'll see you in the next video.